on YouTube. I just saved you 14 minutes of time. Just want you to think about that for a minute. I have been messing around here with the tripod, with the camera, with the drill bits, and I thought, you know what, maybe this would be entertaining, looking for screws. And the more I thought about it, the more I thought, maybe back when I had 20 or 30 subscribers, that would have been the quality of video that I can accept, but oh no, I forgot I just painted with this. Whoa. But not with 160 something subscribers. It demands a higher quality of video. Like I need to be doing something completely unrelated to the video that I'm trying to shoot right now. That's the kind of quality I'm talking about. How to ruin a paintbrush from the dollar store. Alright. So what's going on with these? These are two to a, just to make sure they're nice and square. So these go like this, okay? Those go like that. Now, how are we going to get them to stay gracefully like that? That's a good question. That is the question of the day. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Oh no! This paint kind of, like it's humid, it's kind of humid right now, and the paint is it's perfectly dry, it's just a little sticky sometimes. But I'm actually surprised, I didn't get finished plywood. I suppose I could have, but I was trying to keep the price down, and the sanded plywood is like twice as expensive. It's super expensive, so. But let's use my beautiful, can you guess where I got this clamp? Harbor Freight, of course. It is what's the brand of the clamp? I can't even remember. Some brand. Actually has plastic clamp arms. Well, I'm just O for O on terminology right now, but let's take this guy and work just long enough. I think this is a 14-inch clamp. Good. Actually, let's see. Since we got 12. Okay, this is a 12-inch clamp. So let's go ahead and start. Actually, there is an up and a down on this, believe it or not. See what I mean about the stickiness? Okay, so. Yeah. Oh, that's annoying. You know what though? I thought it had a little bit of a bow in it, and perhaps it does, but it's so small. That's fine. It's fine. Yeah. If anything, it'll like pre-tension the suspension. So we have our little space here. Just kind of line this up. It's not too high tech. I just had this. Oh, there's so much sand on my couch. This thing is covered in sand. And brushed off the entire board, still covered in sand. Alright, so nice and square, nice and flush. Mostly plumb. Clunk. So please don't keep skipping like that. Oh, where are you? Let's try like that. Okay. In fact, I think we're gonna move the whole thing this way. There we go. Now, just a little too. I don't think I can turn you upside down and make this work. Because I think we're gonna hit the ground. No, maybe not. Okay, so let's take this. That. Okay, that's cool. And we'll take our little carpenter's pencil, which is, oh gosh darn it. Where did I put that thing? I swear I had it. Most exciting video ever. Well, I give up. I don't know. It's around here somewhere. So I'm just gonna go ahead. You know, and I just realized I'm right in the middle of where I want to be with this clamp. It is a pain in the butt. Just a little bit. In fact, we're about at 3.5. Yeah, so I sort of want holes like right there. Right there, darn it. Alright. So let's try this again. About here. Make sure they're still good. Is it flush? Is it snug? Feels snug, right? Square. Both sides? Never hurts to check both sides, just in case you got a funky edge or something. Alright. Oh, don't do that. I think we're good now. So, draw ourselves a little hole right there. My biggest concern, yeah, see, I really, that's a little frustrating. But what I think I have to do is, let's see. Is this gonna give me any bite? Maybe a little. Alright, so I'm going to give this one a temporary screw just to kind of hold it while I kind of move the clamp and stuff. Although, you know, where's my other long clamp? It's like in the cars. There we go. Okay, maybe I can get this to work. Alright, so that's one hole. I can get this clamp over here. Let's see. And you don't always have the luxury of having something that has a desire to stay in one place. Okay, we're gonna do this one crazy. We're gonna go like that. And you're thinking, but that's not even. That's true. Take this one. This. absolutely perfect. Let's go ahead and line that guy up like that. Now, since I don't have a longer, I would love a set of drill bits. You know, I tell you, drill bits, I always feel like they're just like a freaking half an inch too short. I wish they just made like a medium set of drill bits. You can't get like medium length drill bits. You can get regular drill bits, and you can get drill bits that are like 12 inches long. I'm sure you can get medium length drill bits, but maybe just not at Home Depot, right? Okay, so we'll take this off. I am going to countersink. Why am I holding on there? Countersink that, and let me just really quickly just label this just to make sure I don't get it switched around like that. Let's just go a little further down these. Careful when you're drilling, the bit can get hot, very hot, hot enough to burn you, so just be careful. And also, one thing to be careful when drilling, you're gonna do it if you drill any amount, you're gonna break the bit, but try not to, jerk it. Sometimes they'll have a bubble in the back. Mine doesn't, but just, kind of go easy and, in a little and back out, then back out. Don't try to drill the whole way all at once. It may seem like kind of a no-brainer type thing, but okay, let's get this back. Other way. And I'm contemplating right now whether or not I want to attach this one or drill the next one just like I did this and then attach them both. Well, we'll try this one at a time, and if I think it's awful, I'll do the next one both at once. So that's my solution to that. Oh, come on. So put that about right there. Catch the inner screw first. Okay. I think I actually like that. Oh, but before we do that, we need to. Oh, tell me it's in here. It's not in here. Where is it? It's over here. Yes, the countersink. Countersink, the job. Okay, that's not going to be. The job of the countersink is to create a hole for the head of the screw. You will notice they are similar in pitch, angle, typically about 45. So, take our little hole and tell me this clamp is not going to be in the way. Good. God, bastard. Just barely it is. Hard plywood. Wow. That's a little better. Okay. Alright, so let's add some power. cord and our power. I swear. Every time, right? Oh, that's right. Our deck screws are unique little friends. They have. I'm gonna say, I'm pretty sure I just. Right. Beautiful. Beautiful. Alright, now can you move this one? Actually, real quick, let me give it the. That's about right. And you know, I think that other one is holding it so well. I think I'm actually going to be okay. Just go nice and easy. Beautiful. That one's just a smidge proud, but I think it's okay. I could back it out, but it's fine. You know, I got it in there nice and tight too. I'm just gonna leave it. I think it'll be okay. All right, so, oh, you know. Say, I was gonna glue them. Darn it. Well, I guess I gotta do it right. Right. Always gotta do it right. Freaking A, man. As if it's that big of a deal, right? Got our wonderful Gorilla Wood Glue. Another one of my future sponsors. Hold my beer while I use my super strength to unglue the end of this thing. Alright, so give you a bit of just a little bit of glue. Go. About that much. Just kind of let that do its thing. And dare I try to just hold the damn thing up here. So the trick is to let the screw go. Trick is have the screw poke just a little bit through so that you can seat it into the hole once it came. Okay, lined up. Alright, there you have it. Get that put together right. That's why I always line up your materials so you don't forget stuff like that. Okay, we are quickly running out of space on our workbench here. So, let us, in fact, to do this easier on this side, I'm just going to 19 and a half, 19 and a half, and 20 and 7/8. 20 and 7/8. Right, about 3 and a half. Here. That. Let's go 3/4 of an inch in. that's a whole inch. Let's go a whole inch in? Sure. Never be trying to do screws near the edge. I always, in fact, when you do like engineering with bolts, they usually say, I think 2 diameter, or I think something like 1.5 or 2 diameters. So, me putting the screw head right here, I'm about 3 screw heads away from the edge, and about 1.5 away from 1 2/3 away from this edge. So always stay a good 1.5, 2 screw heads away from the edge if possible. That will help you not have blowout issues, cracking, splitting, super fun things like that. Let's get our drill bit back in here. Now I could theoretically try to mark this, drill this, mark that, and drill that, and then put them together. But drill holes need to be very well aligned, not just mostly aligned, but completely aligned. So I tend to prefer the put the pieces together and pre-drill them as they are going to exist together method personally. Because I think that it's the best way. Unless you have a jig. If you were doing a lot of pieces, you could put a jig together, that's not a big deal. But anything short of mass production, custom work like this. Alright, move up, rotate, and down. Except this time, we're going to go like that. Perfect. Almost perfect because I can't quite go all the way down, but I think I can get at least... See, I mostly just need to mark it. Mostly. I do actually want to start it. Okay, now can I slide this? There we go. Oh, I didn't do that the first time. Okay, now flip. Ooh, and we have a little bit of coffee's good. Alright, so anytime you're working with wood glue, always want to keep a wet paper towel around you so you can kind of... It's somewhat water resistant, but it is water soluble too. So it's it says indoor, outdoor, but you know, if it's going to be like getting rained on, you might not want to use it. Anyways, so let's take this off. Get back to our drill here. Sink it. Alright. Now back over. Maybe like this. Actually, in this case, I wonder if just go like that. That might be a little easier. Show nice at 90 degrees. Ooh, a little too big. There, okay. Alright, so this way. Grab our. Ooh, you know, I did it. I didn't mark it this time. Shame on me. Ooh. Okay. That one is closer to the bottom. That one's closer to the top. Okay, it definitely goes like that. Just mark that real quick. Or, oh no, it does go like that. See? Gotta follow the rules. Okay. Glue. The glue is super sticky. It's like it's creating a almost like a suction. It's good though. We're still going to clamp our friend. Right. Rotate. Balance. Alright, in fact, more than balance, why don't I take these and sort of do something like that, maybe. Gosh, I wish I could clamp this. Maybe. Yeah, this isn't super ghetto. Well, ghetto or not, it will work. Ooh, bastard. Alright, let's just go ahead and walk that over a little bit. There we go. Get you all nice and lined up. Check our other square. Ooh, looking super good. Alright, so last deck screw. Oh, what a shame. Ooh, do I want to put on the outside or the inside? Go inside. 6 of 1, right? Alright. Go ahead and move this over here. Like right over here. Yeah, close enough. Go back to our Phillips, jump onto our 2.5. I think this will be good. I like 3 better, but beautiful. Beautiful. Okay. It's lost it. Over, check for glue, not too much. It's good to see just a little bit to make sure that you had some pretty decent coverage, but don't want a whole heaps of it coming out. Alright, so I think we're going to wrap this video up since we're getting super long here, but ultimately what we're going to see is that's going to go like that. That's going to go like that. And then, of course, our big, scary crossbeam is going to go across like this. Either the front or the back. Not 100% sure. I don't want to think about it. I'm not sure. Maybe I'll switch it up. So, I think, wow, 30-minute video. I better go ahead and upload this. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. Not sure whether or not I'm going to make a video about it or not. We'll see. But until next time, keep prepping, keep building, keep liking, commenting, and subscribing, and keep prepping.